Well, here we go. Mindy Audlin here. Happy What If Wednesday. It is great to connect with you on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Just about every Wednesday, I'm here with you and with our What If Up community to connect and to hear, what do you want? What do you desire? What are your intentions? What are your goals? Or what are your challenges? What are your roadblocks? And how can we help you see a way over, under, around, through, beyond those things that may be standing in your way? So, Mindy Audlin here, author of What If It All Goes Right? And this is our chance to practice using this tool we call What If Upping. So, what happens is every week, reach out into our Facebook community. Some of you are watching this live in our Facebook group now, which is cool. Or maybe you're watching it through our YouTube channel or through one of our Facebook pages. But wherever you may be, if you've got something that you would like to what if up, just put it in the comments. And the way it works is you say, this is what I want. And then we generate as many what if ideas as we can. So I'm here to do this with you live today as the founder of the What If Up Club. But know that inside of our community, this is what we do all week long. So anytime you have something that you're working on, maybe you've got a big date for Valentine's Day and you want to do something special for your honey, or maybe you want to do something special for yourself. Maybe you're putting together your Galentine's Day festivities. Looking for some ideas on that, or maybe there's something that really is, heavy on your heart, and you would like to reach out for support on that as well. Maybe there's someone that you care about that your relationship's a little rocky, or maybe you have a health concern. So it doesn't matter what it is. Maybe it's something you want internally. Maybe it's wanting to grow spiritually, or wanting to move into a space of greater forgiveness and compassion. Whatever it is for you, no judgment around it. We just take what you want and we what if up it. So that's the game we play. I have some comments from our community already that's going to kick us off. But know that anytime when I'm live, if you post in the comments, I'm going to open up my chat here. If you post something in the comments and I see you, you can post something to what if up, or you can add some possibilities for each other as well. And I love sharing those as well. So all right, that is how the game works. And I'm going to dive in. I've got a couple that have been submitted into our community today. But before I do that, I first want to let you know, thank you to everyone who came out last week. So last Wednesday, first Wednesday of the month, I did something a little different. We did a Live Your Passion mini workshop. It was free for all of the members of the What If Up Club. And we had a great turnout. I had a great time. And it was exciting to see so much clarity around what does a passionate life look like. So if you missed it, and I've had people reaching out saying, is there a way to see the archives? Absolutely is the answer. I have something new that I'm rolling out for February. It's kind of not completely new, because we've had versions of this in the past, but it's new in terms of its new iteration and new in terms of its new perks. So it's called our Prosperity Partner Program. And it's for those of you who make recurring donations to support the nonprofit mission of the What If Up Club, which is to elevate humanity by spreading hope, building connection, and inspiring positive change. And I just want to give a shout out. I'm not going to mention everybody, but I've got my list here of people that are already in the Prosperity Partners Program. And many of you have been in there for a long time with your recurring gifts. And it is so appreciated and so important for us as we are growing this movement. Your contributions make a big difference. So shout out to Mitch Austin and Janet Meshi and Lee Audlin and April Shower, Savina Darzez and Sandy Ward, Paul Hoyt, Jordy Light. They've all been in the Prosperity Partners Program for a long time. And I just want you to know I love you and I appreciate you. Month after month, you have been solid for this organization. And there are others as well. So to all of you who donate and contribute, thank you so much. And if you're like, oh, I didn't know I could do that, the way you can learn more is to go to whatifup.org/donate. And you'll see in our Prosperity Partner Program now, one of the perks that I just added this month is access to our special events archive. So we did a New Year's Day visioning workshop. We did a February passion workshop. So those are in there. And then we'll be continuing to do that throughout the year today. So throughout the year. Starting today. What if today you sign up and become one of our prosperity partners? I don't know. As we go through the year, I might have some new ideas too. So there could be other perks in there as well. So that being said, thanks for being part of our community. Thanks for your support. And, there are lots of ways to support. You can support by sharing a what if with someone. You can support by reaching out and participating in our What If Wednesday activities. So a shout out to Keith. Keith, you were the first one that I saw responding to my request today, my what do you want prompt. So we're going to start off with Keith out in Hawaii. Beautiful place to be. So Keith says, I want a wonderful lady life partner, please. S'il vous plaît. I want a wonderful lady life partner, please. So what if, Keith, what if she's out there right now? What if upping you? What if that perfect soulmate for you, that perfect, lovely lady that you would enjoy spending time with, getting to know, watching those sunsets in Hawaii? What if that person is as excited about finding and meeting you as you are meeting and finding her? What if you take some time to do the things that you love? And what if this person also loves to do the same things? So what if just by you living your passionate, full out life, you put yourself in the circle where that person is? And what if you imagine that that person is someone that already exists? She's already out there. She's living her life. And she is wanting to manifest you and you're wanting to manifest her. And what if it's one of those things where you just know she's there so that when you meet people, you're like, ooh, maybe you're the one. Maybe you're the one. And what if there's no attachment around it? What if there's no desperation around it? What if it's just a fun adventure? What if it's like an Easter egg hunt where it's like, ooh, there's a beautiful find. Is this the one? I don't know. Let's crack this open and see what's inside. I don't know. Is it the person that you want? What if you get clear on what the values are that you would want to share with someone, what the qualities are of that person, so that when you meet her, you will recognize her immediately? And what if you enjoy the process? What if you think up of romantic things that you could do together? And what if you have a little idea journal of things that you can do as soon as you connect to begin wooing your woman? That sounds like so much fun. And what a wonderful time to be thinking about this as we head into Valentine's Day. What if you do something for Valentine's Day where you take care of yourself? What if you love yourself first? What if you are your first person to take care of so that you can have an overflow to share and to give to someone else? So what if you meet someone on Valentine's Day? That would be kind of a cool meet story, wouldn't it? Like, how do we meet? So thank you, Keith, for jumping into our What If Wednesday with one of your desires. And we are seeing you in love and in joy with someone who is equally joyful and happy to be with you. So thanks for playing along and being part of our community. The next one that I have is for Donna. So thank you, Donna, for reaching out and sharing your wants and desires and intentions with us. Donna says, I want my asthma to go away again. It was gone for 7 years, and my cat sensitivity has also reappeared. So I'm assuming that that is related to wanting the asthma to go away. So let me use this to give you a few like fine-tuning suggestions. So when you what if up, it's great when you have something you're like, okay, I have this thing showing up and I don't want it to show up. I want to get rid of something in my life. I want to push something out of my life. And what we know is that it's far easier to attract something into your life than to push it away. Because when you push it away, it will push back. When you push it away, it will push back. Right? So anytime you find yourself trying to push something out of your life, I mean, I think of it like, like imagine like you're just getting it like right back at you. When you push someone, they're going to push back, right? But when you want to draw something in, it's a really different energy. So the great thing about knowing what you don't want, knowing about like, these are the things I want to push out, is it gives us some clarity around a change you want to create. And if we can use that clarity to get clear on, well, what would it look like if that thing were not in here? I'm not going to try to push it away, but if that thing weren't here, what would my life look like? What would my life look like if I didn't have asthma? What would my life look like if I didn't have a sensitivity to cats? What would it look like? And then you can, like, that's the what if it all goes right mindset. Okay, if it didn't have that, then what would I have? Well, I would be able to breathe free and easily. I would be able to take hikes and take walks and to really like feel good about my full breaths and breathing in, maybe smelling the pine needles and the woods or the flowers, depending on where you are. What if it's just a matter of picturing yourself in a space where you're able to take those deep, nourishing, refreshing breaths? What if you imagine yourself surrounded by the sweetest little cats you ever did see, and just loving on them and snuggling with them and letting their hair get all over you and not caring because you don't have any sensitivity to that cat? Like, so what if you focus on being able to be around cats and playing with them and not even thinking about anything else? So what if it begins with the clarity of vision of what your life would look like otherwise? What if you listen to your body as it is guiding you? What if every time you notice your breath getting short, or you notice that there's a reaction to cats or to anything else, what if you say thank you to your body for giving you a soft, gentle signal to look at your diet or your exercise, or look at what you could change? What if a cat sensitivity is like an easy way to get your attention? And what if you are grateful for that and use that indicator to slow down a little bit and to look at maybe what you could change, or maybe what you've changed recently that would create, something different than what you've had in the past? So what if you breathe easy? What if you take care of yourself? What if you take those deep, full breaths? And what if every time you take a deep, full breath, you take a moment just to be grateful for the ability to have this incredible sanctuary that is our body, that our soul gets to inhabit? So what if we spend some time in gratitude for the many, many ways that our body supports us, for the intelligence of every cell of your body, and for the wisdom to connect with each of those cells and to let them communicate with you to guide you in what's yours to do? And what if you seek some professional experts as well? So what if you reach out to the medical community? What if you reach out to the holistic community? What if you find a practice, a spiritual practice that brings you into greater balance and all these things that you used to want to push out? What if you don't even remember that it used to be an issue because it's just not there anymore? What if you don't even remember? And that actually, it's funny because that actually happens pretty frequently in our What If Up world. Is I'll have people share something that they want to change or something that they're wanting to overcome. And then we'll what if up it. And the next time I see them, I'll hear them talk about their life, and I'll be like, so it sounds like you handled that thing. And they'll be like, the what thing? What thing? You're like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. What if the only thing we focus on, the only thing we notice, are the things that are working for us and the things that we appreciate? Can we do that? I don't know. Can we do that? That'd be a fun possibility to step into. All right. So thank you, Keith. Thank you, Donna. If you have other things that you would like to what if up, pop them into the comments at any time. I'm seeing little numbers pop up. So I'm going to see, like, what does that mean? Oh, I get to see my viewers. It's so great to have you join me. Anytime, post your comments. I think I'm kind of testing out, I'm trying some new channels today, seeing what works. So thanks for hanging out with me. If you have comments, put them in the comments below, and I think I'm going to see them. I think I get to see them live. So what else? What else can I do for you? How can I support you? What questions do you have? I'm here for you. If you're not part of the What If Up Club, come join us inside of our community, because that's where I'm like checking out, like, what are you working on? How can I support you? It's at whatifup.org. You can go sign up there, and it'll put you on our email list and send you a link to the Facebook group, or you just go to the Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/whatifup. And by the way, if you go to the Facebook group first, it's going to ask you for an email address. And if you want to share that, don't have to, but if you want to, we have all kinds of fabulous, fabulous goodies to share with you. And I have to share with you, speaking of cats, I met the cutest cat today. So we're doing a renovation on our retreat center here, and we were shopping for some live edge cedar. It was really cool, in this cool shop. And we walk in the door, and there is this gorgeous and affectionate little kitty. And I have to admit, I'm not always positive when I think about cats. I don't always have a good connotation with cats, but this was the sweetest cat I think I've ever met in my entire life. So I'm going to have to rethink my entire cat policy. It was like rubbing on me, and I got cat hair all over it. It was a sweetheart. So what if we bust some paradigms today. What if the things that you think you used to think that you didn't like, what if you find some redeeming values? And what if you actually fall in love? I actually noticed that this morning. So I have to tell you this too. Well, I've got you here. So this morning I was out, it's 8 degrees in the morning here. And I was walking out checking on the construction that's going on here on the property. And there's snow everywhere, everywhere, and lots of it. And it was a clear day, so the sky was blue. And on the sunrises, on these snowy blue sky days, when the sun comes up, it's kind of this dusty pink, purple, powder blue. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And I found myself looking at it and thinking, I like winter. Never, I'm like, okay, when I moved here, I'm like, I'm going to have to learn how to like winter. I think it's official now. I actually do enjoy wintertime here in New York. With the cold and the snow, it is breathtaking. So what if you have an aha moment that you find yourself appreciating things that maybe you haven't appreciated before? And what if that brings some joy to this now moment? So thanks for joining me. You bring joy to this now moment for me. So thanks for being here and thanks for sharing in our What If Wednesday. Great to see you. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Anytime, contribute in our community and we'll what if up whatever you're working on. We're here to support you in bringing your good ideas to life. So thanks for being here. We'll see you soon. Bye.